Okay. I just updated the link and you guys should get this. I'm just going to give you a few moments to arrive. Geez, so sorry about that. I know there were 3 or 4 of you out there. I see the link went through, so just waiting for y'all to pop in or to see you out there. Sorry about that. If you're watching this on the replay and have no idea what I'm talking about, that's good. We had a little snafu with the link this morning, so hopefully everyone got my message. And you're coming in. Oh, good. Yay. Someone's here. So I haven't started or anything yet. We are going to begin in a comfortable seat as usual. This link seems to be working okay, so thank you for your patience and everything. So like I said, we're going to start in a comfortable seat. If you'll take a moment or two to find that for yourself. Remember, you can always sit up on a pillow or a blanket or something. And we'll go ahead and get started here. We're running just a little bit late for that link issue. So hopefully everyone will filter in. We can go ahead and get started. So if you'll find again, a comfortable seat, nice tall spine, you can rest your hands to your knees, maybe turn your palms to face up or down. You can draw the thumb and first finger together. And then a moment or two to just inward. So let your spine stretch nice and tall. Take a moment to settle in. Notice how you feel in your physical body, and if there are any places that might need some extra care or attention as we move through our practice. Any places that feel fairly open, strong, receptive. Just a general, scope of the body, like a pre-practice snapshot to notice how you feel. And then we'll begin our practice with a little bit of breath work. We're going to start with square breath today. You know this very simple pranayama. You inhale for 4, pause for 4, exhale for 4, and pause your breath out for 4. And we'll do it together 4 times. Okay, take a nice deep breath in. And deep breath out. And then begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Last one. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Good. Then just breathe in and out. Give yourself a moment to settle into your breathing so that your inhales and exhales become equal in length. Then bring your hands together at the center of the heart, and let's just take a moment to dedicate our practice. A moment to send some of your love, your light, your support out into the world to anyone and everyone who may need it. So just thinking of those who are struggling and suffering, anyone that you're holding at your heart. Then take a deep breath in. Hold your breath a bit at the top. Exhale everything out. And inhale your hands to the third eye. Then take a moment just to clear your mind. Let go of everything that has already happened or anything yet to come. And bring into your mind's eye a statement, image, or feeling that you would like to focus your mind on. So just see or sense through, again, word or image or feeling what it is you'd like to connect your mind to. Then take a deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top and exhale your hands to your heart. And we'll open now with 3 rounds of Om. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, we'll bow the chin in and then release the hands, allow your eyes to open. We're going to stay seated a little bit longer. I'll have you change the cross of your legs so your opposite shin is in front. Okay? So just a moment to unwind your legs and then rewind your legs. We'll lift both arms to the sky on your inhale. And exhale your hands to your heart. Then from here, interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, extend your arms. Exhale and round your back. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky, reach up. Then just lower your left hand to the floor and reach the right arm up and overhead. Let's just pause here for a moment, relaxing your left elbow and left shoulder. And now give a little rotation with your right hand around in a circle a couple times one way and then the other. Now reach and stretch through the right side. One more inhale, one more exhale. Lift the right arm to the ceiling as you breathe in. Lower it to the floor on your exhale. Then both arms to the sky again. Reach up, maybe look up. Exhale the hands to your heart. Interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, extend your arms. Exhale and round your back. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Then lower your right hand down, reach left arm overhead. Relax your right elbow, your right shoulder. And start to rotate the left wrist in a circle a couple times one way and then the other. Take an inhale, reach and stretch as you exhale, lengthen over, then inhale back up to center and on your exhale, lower your hand down. Both arms to the sky, one more time, reach up, look up. Exhale the hands to your heart. One more time, interlace the fingers, press the palms forward. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale and lower both hands down. Take the legs now and extend them straight in front of you. Bring your hands behind you and turn your fingers to face back. So let's just take a moment to kind of open into the legs, sway your feet from side to side. Might give a little pop of your knees up and down. And then hold here as you spread through your toes. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, squeeze your toes in. And then do that again. Inhale, spread the toes as wide as you can. You might even wiggle them out a little bit. Exhale and squeeze in. And then one more time. Inhale, spread the toes. Keep the heart lifted. Exhale and squeeze your toes in. Then extend the toes on your inhale and exhale, pause here. Just kind of relax. We'll do the ankles now. Pull your feet back for your face on your inhale, your body. As you exhale, point your toes forward. And we'll do that again. Inhale, flex the feet, kick through your heels. Exhale and point. One more time, just like that. Inhale, flex the feet, point through your heels. Exhale and point your toes. Now let's just rotate the feet around in a circle. Again, a couple times one direction and then the other. They can go both at the same time or one at a time. Then we'll come up onto the sitting bones as you inhale and slide your hands down towards your ankles as you exhale. Just a gentle fold forward, nothing too crazy. Breathe in as you lengthen the sides of the body. Breathe out as you fold forward, and then come up to seated position. I'll have you take your feet over to one side, and we'll come on to the hands and the knees. So remember, you can pad underneath your knees as you would like. Spread your fingers nice and wide, pressing down through the palms of the hands as well as your finger pads. And then take a moment just to shift your hips from side to side. And feel free to make any movements or adjustments here that feel good. Maybe some barrel rolls with your torso, or simply gaze over one shoulder and then the other. We'll take another breath in and another breath out. Come back to center. Then walk your hands forward and come down onto your elbows. So we'll open the front of the chest, just dropping your heart down towards the ground as the arms extend forward. The hips will stay stacked over your knees. There's this like big swoop right behind the back of the heart as you drop the chest towards the floor, and then either gaze forward towards your hands or straight down toward the earth. And just a gentle opening for the front of the armpits, the front of the chest here. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Then back up onto all fours. So push the floor away, walk your hands back under your shoulders. Then bring your knees as wide as your mat, your big toes to touch. Stretch your hips back over your heels, coming into child's pose. So just like we stretched open the front of the shoulders, armpit, and chest, now we stretch open the hips and the legs, the ankles, and the knees. So just let the weight of your hips hang heavy. Maybe your head draws towards the floor. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Then back up onto all fours. Draw your knees all the way together. Then extend the right leg back behind you and take a moment just to pulse through your heel a few times. Breathe in and out. Then hold, just kind of pressing your heel toward the back of the room. Nice little stretch for your toes, the ball of the foot. Inhale, shift forward, lift the right foot from the earth and rotate your ankle around in a circle one way and then the other way. Take an inhale, lift your heel, lift your gaze. Exhale, pull the knee to the chest, draw your nose to your knee. Inhale, extend the leg, lift open the heart. Exhale, pull the knee in, draw your nose towards the knee. Then one more time, inhale, reach back, lift the heart up. And on your exhale, pull your knee in. Extend, inhale, set your knee to the floor on your exhale and switch sides. Reach your left leg back. Plant the ball of the foot to the floor and pulse back through your heel a few times. And then eventually just hold to stretch the calf, sole of the foot. Breathe in and out. Then inhale, lift your left foot from the floor and rotate your ankle one way and then the other. Inhale, lift your heel, lift your gaze. Exhale, pull the knee to the chest. Draw your nose towards your knee. Do that again. Inhale, extend the leg, lift the heart. Exhale and pull in. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, knee to chest. Then extend the leg on your inhale breath and set your knee to the floor as you exhale. Walk your hands back to your knees. Lift your arms to the sky as you breathe in. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Release your hands and lift your arms again. Stretch up. And now fold forward. Bring your hips to your heels, your chest to your thighs, your forehead towards the floor. Inhale, back up onto the knees. Lift your arms to the sky. And exhale, your hands to your heart. Release. Inhale, both arms reach up. Fold forward, hips to heels, chest to thighs, forehead to floor. Inhale, back up onto the knees. Lift your arms. Exhale, the hands to your heart center. Let's go through one more time. Inhale, both arms reach up. Fold forward, hips to heels, chest to thighs, forehead to floor. Inhale, back up onto the knees, arms to the ceiling. Then exhale, your hands to your heart. Good. Place your hands to your hips and step one foot forward and then the other foot and come to stand at the top of your mat. Oh, good. Looks like you guys made it over. Gosh, sorry about that. All right. So find a standing position at the top of your mat. Feel free to lift and spread your toes. You can shift your weight a little bit forward and back. You might go side to side. Eventually, you're going to land the weight equal in your feet. So you have equal weight in the inner and outer ball of the foot, the inner and outer heel of your foot. And then arms just relax down by the sides as you soften your knees. Sweep the arms to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, your hands to your heart. Let's lift up one more time on your inhale. This time, grab your left wrist and stretch to the side. Shift your hips just off center as you lengthen. Move your head back and your throat open. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale up to center, switch your hands, and exhale to the opposite side. Again, shift your hips just off center as you reach in the opposite direction. Take another inhale and one more exhale. And then inhale to center and lower both hands down. Now let's separate the feet just a little wider than your hips and start to move your hips gently from side to side. We're going to start to make them circles with the hips. So from side to side, start to rotate the pelvis around in a circle. Remember, whatever range of motion or I guess that's range of motion there is, just feel into that. It doesn't have to be any more or less than what it is right now. Then you pause. We'll rotate the opposite direction. Keep breathing. Now come back to center on your inhale and stay here. We're going to do figure eights now. So lead with one hip and then the other. Imagine drawing an 8 on the floor between the feet, around the feet. Moving fluidly and easefully through the hips, the legs, the knees. Now pause and go the other way. Breathe in and out. So just moving, right? Moving and breathing in the body. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Bring yourself back to center. And then just start to shake out your arms a little bit. Really relax your shoulders. Start to bring some shakes into your legs. Then root your feet to the floor and start to twist. Just let your arms kind of flop around you, rotating around. We're going to let gravity and just this gentle movement start to open the shoulders, open the chest, open the spine. Now root through your feet, stabilize through your hips, lift your arms so that the elbows are the height of your shoulders, And twist from here. Now stabilizing again into the legs and feet. Take your time. You can go quick with this or you can go slower. Just feel into your body. We're just twisting one way and the other. The feet are rooted. You could even bring your hands behind the back of your head. Now come back to center on your inhale. Lower both arms down as you exhale and pause. Bring your feet back parallel underneath your hips. And on your inhale, sweep your arms to the sky again. This time as you exhale, fold forward. Hinge at your waist. Release your hands to your shins. Lift up halfway. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold forward. Come back to stand. Inhale, lift the arms to the ceiling. And exhale the hands to your hearts. This is like a half sun salute. We'll do it again. Inhale, both arms reach up. Fold forward as you exhale. Hinge at your waist. Relax your head, your hands towards the floor. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale to standing. Reach up. You can bend your knees. Press into your feet. Exhale your hands to your heart. Release your hands. Lift your arms. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Hinge at the waist. Stretch out and down. Relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Up to stand, we'll go one more time through, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one, inhale, both arms reach up. Forward fold, exhale. Lift up halfway, inhale, then fold on your exhale and just hang out here for a few breaths. Feel free to bring your elbows to your knees or your hands to your ankles. Eventually, just let your upper body relax so your head hangs heavy. Give a little nod of your head, yes. A shake of your head, no. And then just work with gravity to let your upper body lengthen a little bit more, lifting your sitting bones towards the sky. Take one more inhale breath here and one more exhale. Then we'll come back up to stand. You can round your spine or walk your hands up your legs. We'll lift the arms to the ceiling again. And exhale the hands to the heart. A little bend to your knees. Now bring your hands to your hips and step your right foot just a comfortable step back. So it doesn't have to be too big, not too small, just like I like to say, mama bear. Then keep your hips and shoulders squaring forward. And as you exhale, bend your left knee, but keep your right heel rooted. Straighten your left leg on your inhale. Bend your left knee on your exhale. Do that again. If you like, add your arms. Lift your arms to the sky as the leg straightens. Then bring your hands to your heart as you exhale. One more time like that. Inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee, the hands to the heart. Now just lift both arms to the sky, or an option to take just the right arm to the ceiling, your left hand to your hip. You can always keep both arms down as well. So either one, take an inhale, breathe into the chest. Exhale, start to lean back, lifting your gaze towards the ceiling. And think of stretching this whole right side from your right foot past your right hand. Up through the crown of the head, but back down through your left foot. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Come up to center, straighten the left leg. Step your right foot up. Exhale the arms by the sides. Then switch sides. Inhale the arms to the ceiling first. Exhale the hands through the heart to the hips. Then left foot steps back. Just again, a comfortable step, warrior one. Right knee bends, left heel roots, arms relax. Inhale, straighten the left leg if you like. Arms can reach as well. Hands to the heart, bend the knee. Do that again. Inhale, lift up, straighten your leg. Exhale the hands to the heart. Remember, you can always have your hands right at your hips. One more time, we'll straighten the leg. Inhale, and on your exhale, bend the knee. Then stay here, both arms by the sides or at your hips, or sweep both arms to the ceiling, or just your left hand. Either one, we're going to lengthen from the left foot up through the crown of your head, maybe beyond. And as you exhale, ground back down through your feet. Root through your right heel. Take another inhale into the front of the chest, look up. Exhale and lean back. Stay for one more inhale here. And one more exhale. Really straighten your right leg. Inhale, exhale, step the back foot forward, arms by the sides. Now bend both knees and lift your arms. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale and come out of the posture, straighten the legs, the arms relax down. Do it again. Bend the knees, lift the arms. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, arms relax. And then one more time, bend the knees, lift your arms. Inhale. And exhale, come out of the pose. Now we'll hold, so bend the knees and lift your arms. And stay. Relax the shoulders. If it's too much for arms to lift, you can always extend them forward or just bring them onto your hips. Remember, instead of drawing knees forward and hips in line with heels, we want to sit the hips back and bend the knees so the knees and the ankles are aligned. Now pull the navel in and lift open the heart. Inhale and exhale. Rise to stand. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Place your hands to your hips again and step the right foot out, turning both toes to face the side of the room, side of the mat. Then take an inhale here, and as you exhale, bend just the left knee. Straighten your leg on your inhale, and exhale, bend just to the right. And we'll do that again, noticing like any nuance in the way that your chest pitches forward or doesn't as you bend from side to side. So like I notice as I move in and out of this, I'm working on strengthening this right side of my lower back. And I notice as I bend to the right, I kind of pitch my chest forward. So I'm going to try to align, so I'm using the muscles of my inner body, my torso, to hold rather than my back. Okay, let's do just one more time on both sides. Exhale. Then inhale and pause and center both legs straight, hands to your hips. Take an inhale, lift your heart, look up, lean back a little on your exhale. Inhale, come to center, and then fold forward. Slide your hands down towards your ankles. Even bring your hands to the floor under your shoulders or onto your block. Then let your head relax towards the earth and breathe in and breathe out. Think of lengthening the sides of the body on your inhale and fold forward with each exhale. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips, come back to standing. Exhale and pause. Now step to the right foot back up to the top of your mat on your inhale. And exhale, the arms by the sides. Let's step now the left foot to the back of the mat, but keep your right foot facing forward. So we're going to come into warrior two now. The right heel will align with the mid-arch or the heel of your back foot, and the right knee will bend nice and deep. Extend your arms, inhale and exhale, parallel to the floor. And on your inhale, straighten your right leg, lift the arms to the sky. Bend your right knee, lower your arms all the way down toward the floor. Then sweep up on your inhale, straighten the leg. Bend in on your exhale, lower your arms. Do that again. Inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend and relax your arms. And one more time. And exhale. Now hold your warrior two, arms extend. As you exhale, reach forward, set your elbow to your knee and sweep your left arm overhead. Extended side angle. Take a breath in and a breath out. Roll the shoulders onto the back. Lengthen through the left side of the body. Exhale. Take one more breath in as you root through your foot, reach through your hand. One more exhale. Then inhale, come all the way to stand, straighten the right leg. Bring your hands to your hips, pivot your toes in. Turn your left foot to face forward. Bend your left knee into warrior two. Take a minute to check in with your alignment here. Knee bends nice and deep as your arms extend. Then straighten your leg, lift your arms to the sky. Bend your knee, let your arms relax all the way down. And then again, inhale, they reach up. Exhale as you bend in. Couple more like that. Integrating movement and breath, right? One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, we'll bend in and then hold warrior two, arms extend. Exhale, reach forward, set your elbow to your knee, reach your right arm overhead, extended side angle, hold here. Think of lengthening out of the left side. It's some support from the left hip. Sorry, of the right side you lengthen. Pull the belly button in and keep the right side of the torso kind of lifting up towards the sky. Release, come to stand, straighten your leg. Pivot your toes to your side, your hands to your hips. Now take your toes out and your heels in. Then bend your knees and slide your hands down to your knees and hold them there. Lean forward and shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Take an inhale breath here, then exhale, dive one shoulder towards the center of the body. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, twist the other way. We do that again. Inhale to center, exhale and twist. Inhale to center, exhale and twist. And one more time like that on both sides. Keep the nice deep bend in the knees. Inhale to center, exhale and twist. Then come up to center, stack the shoulders over your hips and bend your knees. Sweep your arms to the sky, straighten your legs. Exhale the hands to the heart, then to the hips. And toe and heel your feet all the way back together. Take your time till your legs come together. There's no rush, of course. And we'll do a little balance. So shift the weight into your left foot. Lift and spread your toes. Ground down through your left leg, and on your inhale, lift your right foot up and off the floor. But for a moment, just rotate your right foot around in a circle one way and then the other. Now hold the leg straight. Draw your thigh bone back so you're connected to your core center. Now take an inhale, push down, lift through the crown, and on your exhale, straighten your right leg. Point your toes, inhale, bend your knee. Flex your foot, exhale, extend your leg. Do that again. Point and bend, inhale. Flex, extend, exhale. Woo, one more time like that. Point and bend, inhale. Flex, extend, exhale. Now hold your leg. It doesn't matter how high it goes. Just nice and straight. We take another breath in, then you'll step the right foot a comfortable step toward the back of your mat, so you're in warrior one again. Good balance. Take an inhale, exhale, release your arms by the sides. Sweep both arms to the ceiling, then inhale, and exhale, stay. Unless this is not okay for the shoulders, and then arms can come forward or even by the sides. Otherwise, arms to the ceiling. Now on your inhale, straighten your left leg and reach up. On your exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands down to your left shin. Or if you have blocks nearby, place your hands onto your blocks. One hand to the block under your right, of course the other hand to the block under the left. Now we're lengthening out of the left side of the body. And as you exhale, we're going to fold forward. Your hands can stay there at the blocks, or maybe they reach down to the floor, but don't worry. Don't let where your hands are determine the quality of the pose. The best posture is where you can keep your breath steady, but still feel a semblance of stretching. Okay, take one more breath in. One more deep breath out. Then you'll step forward on your inhale breath and exhale, fold. Now bend your knees and lift your arms. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale and stay. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Now just pause for a moment and reconnect to the space of the heart. Reconnect to your intention here. Take one more inhale, then exhale, lower your arms down and place them to your hips. Let's do the other side. Shift the weight into your right foot. When you're ready, lift your left foot up and off the floor and pause. Just rotate your foot around one way and then the other. Then hold, flex through the foot, ground down through your right leg. Take an inhale and exhale, extend the legs straight. Remember, we don't want to lean the upper body back as the leg straightens. We want to keep the torso aligned. You'll flex your foot, point your foot, bend your knee. Flex your foot, extend your leg. Do that again. Point and bend, inhale. Flex, extend, exhale. One more time, point and bend. Flex, extend. Now hold. Draw your left thigh back. Strong through the core, take another inhale, and now we step the left foot to the back of the mat for warrior one. Left heel roots, right knee bends. Inhale, the arms sweep towards the sky, or take the variation that feels good for you. Breathe in, lift the heart, and as you exhale, lean back a little bit, bend the right knee. Take another inhale. One more exhale. Straighten your right leg, reach up tall, then fold forward. Your hands once again to your blocks or to your shin. Now as you ground down through your right foot, you're going to move your right hip back. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, and on your exhale, fold forward. Remember, just as far as the body will allow. It's really like the mind and the ego that connect to this idea that deeper is better or more intense is better. It's kind of a conditioning we all have, that to be quote unquote good has to be productive, it has to look a certain way, and we have that pre-programmed in the mind. Step up to the top of your mat on your inhale and exhale, fold forward. Then bend the knees and lift the arms once again into chair pose. Exhale and stay. Inhale, rise to stand, and then exhale your hands to your heart. I want to do one more little standing pose while we're here. I'll have you step your right foot to the back of the mat once again. Again, like a comfortable stance, and straighten your left leg. Now keep your right hand to your hip, but sweep your left arm towards the sky. Take an inhale and reach up, and as you exhale, extend your left arm out, and then down, your hand to your shin. Lift your arm by your ear, come all the way up, inhale. And do that again. Exhale, lengthen the left side, reach out and down your hand to the shin. Inhale, the arm by the ear to come up. One more time, exhale, hinge at your waist, let your left hand lower towards the shin. And then we'll roll the shoulders back and stretch the hips forward. Triangle pose. Looking really to align the shoulders and your hips. Often when things are tight, the shoulders will pitch forward and the hips will go back. So you might lift out of the pose just a little bit to encourage your hips forward and your shoulders back. What will bump up against then doing that is the flexibility in the spine. So to stretch the muscles we're looking to stretch, we want to pull the belly button in strongly so that your spine stays strong and straight, and the muscles that are hard to stretch have to actually stretch. Keep scooping the left tailbone under as you lengthen through the crown. You can gaze towards the ceiling. Take another inhale. And one more exhale. Now lift your left arm by your ear. Come all the way to stand. And on your exhale, lower your hand down. Step your right foot up to the top of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's do the other side. Step your left foot back. So triangle pose. Remember, both legs are straight without locking the knees. We don't need to create more tension. Just creating stability. Bring your left hand to your hip, the right arm to the sky. Take an inhale, reach up, then exhale, extend the arm out and down hand to shin. Lift your arm by your ear to come up. So I'm going to work myself into the pose as I breathe and move. Right hand to shin. Inhale, lift your arm by your ear, come back to standing. We'll go one more time, reach the arm out and down. Now hand to shin or your block just outside the shin. And we'll start to align shoulders and hips. So the angle of the torso is really determined by the ability to keep your shoulders and your hips aligned with one another. And part of that is, yes, the internal feeling of it. And part of that is the external acknowledgement of it. So you can even look to your body or feel with your hands, right? That's all okay. We're going to pull the navel in, which scoops your tailbone under. And then especially think of lengthening through the left side. Notice how there might be some opening and your right hand can slide down towards the floor a little bit. Or notice if there's places where you're just stuck and you want to hold it. That's okay too. Don't worry, you won't be stuck there forever. Take another inhale to lengthen and another exhale. Then release. We'll lift the right arm, come all the way to stand. Lower your hand down. Step your left foot up to the top of your mat. Inhale and exhale the arms by the sides. Sweep arms to the ceiling again, reach up. And on your exhale, fold forward. Lengthen, let your head relax towards the earth. Take a breath in and a breath out. Then plant your hands and step your feet back, coming into downward facing dog pose. Option here, and always for child's pose if you would prefer. I know it's a lot of stress or kind of strengthening for the shoulders. That may or may not be appropriate for you. So you feel into that. Soften the knees just a little bit as you lift the sitting bones up towards the sky. Breathe in and out. So everybody take one more inhale, and then exhale, come back down onto your knees. Now we'll reach the right leg back behind you just like we did a moment ago. Only this time extend your left arm forward. Rotate your wrist and your ankle at the same time, grounding down into the earth. Then inhale, reach and stretch, and as you exhale, pull your elbow and knee into the chest, draw your nose to your knee. Inhale, extend the arm and leg. Exhale, pull elbow and knee in. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach and stretch. And exhale, pull in. Now extend on your inhale, set your left hand to the floor, and bring your right foot over to the left. Plant the ball of the foot to the earth and gaze over your left shoulder towards your right foot. And kind of shrug your right shoulder towards your ear. Think of pressing back through the foot, reaching over through the crown. Take another inhale. And one more exhale. Inhale back to center, extend the right leg. Exhale, set your knee to the floor. Switch sides, left leg back. Kick through your heel, inhale and exhale, and now extend the right arm forward. And now we rotate the foot and the hand one way and then the other. Reach and stretch forward and back. Exhale, pull elbow and knee into the chest and round the spine. Inhale again, extend. Exhale and pull in. Concentrate on your core center, right? One more time. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale and pull in. Inhale, extend, then set your right hand to the floor and take your left foot over to the right. Glance out over the right shoulder and kind of shrug the left shoulder towards your ear. Push through the left foot, reach through the crown. Travel your awareness from the foot to the crown, from the crown back to the foot. So one more inhale. One more exhale. One, then back to center, extend the left leg. Exhale, set your knee to the earth. Cat and cow. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Inhale. Round your spine, press the floor weight. Exhale. Do that again. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Inhale. Round your spine. Exhale. And one more time, just like that. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale and round the back. Then come back to neutral spine and come onto your sitting bones. And we'll extend the legs forward out in front of you. Take a moment as the legs extend. You might wiggle your toes around a little bit. Kind of rock the weight from side to side. And breathe. Okay. Sit up nice and tall through the crown of your head. And flex your feet. Give a little bend to your knees. Bring your hands to the floor and to your shoulders, and on your inhale, sweep your arms to the ceiling, reach up. On your exhale, fold over your legs. Hands to ankles or shins. Inhale, lift your arm by your ear, come back up to seated. And do that again, fold forward, exhale, hinging at your waist. One more time, inhale, come all the way up to seated, reach up tall. Exhale and fold forward. And now grab maybe the big toes if that's accessible, or hands to shins or even to the knees. You're going to reach through the crown of the head, broaden the collarbones, hinging forward at your waist. Heart comes towards the toes. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. And then one more time like that. Inhale and exhale. Great. Come back up to seated on your inhale. And let's fold the right foot in. Let your right knee drop out to the sides. If you like, you can bring your right hand to your knee just to encourage it toward the floor. We don't want to force it, right? Just a little weight of the hand. Square everything back towards your left foot and take an inhale to lengthen and then fold forward at your waist. Maybe your right hand stays to your knee, or maybe both arms extend forward. Whatever helps you maintain stability in the pose, right? There's a really delicate balance and play between stability and then instability, right? So we want to cultivate not only within our own selves, but then to serve as a place of stability for those around us. Take another inhale into the heart, one more exhale as you fold forward, then come back up to seated. And then before we leave, we'll just twist. Bring your right hand behind you, your left hand on your knee. Inhale, lengthen tall through the crown. As you exhale, look over your back shoulder. Stay for one more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale and pause. And then change out your legs. Right foot forward, left foot in. Place the left hand maybe on your left knee to help it root it towards the floor or maybe the inner thigh. Flex your right toes, take an inhale, and on your exhale, fold forward. Again, your left hand can stay to your knee, or maybe it comes onto the floor outside your right leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down and hinge at your waist. And breathe in and out. Remember, it's not about how far we get into the pose, but how we maintain through all of these different postures the steadiness of breath and the steadiness of mind. It seems like a very easy practice, a very easy thing to do. It sounds like an easy thing to do. But it's not that easy. Really, when you're concentrating on being where you are, often the mind flits around from the past to the future, to the sensations, right? It's hard for the mind to stay still, focused. But this is what we practice for. Take one more inhale, one more exhale, and then come back up to seated. And now twist. Bring your left hand behind you, your right hand onto your knee. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. As you exhale, look over your back shoulder. Gently twist. And breathe in and out. So we notice, even as we hold the pose, how the body kind of settles in and how things start to shift and change. Take an inhale to lengthen, exhale, and twist. And then release, come back to center. Exhale, pause. Now we'll bring the soles of the feet together and let your knees drop out to the sides. Okay, now instead of reaching the knees towards the earth, we're going to extend the knees out to the sides of the room like they could touch the walls. Hands to your ankles as you lift your heart and then fold forward on your exhale. And feel free here to move a little bit from side to side. I really like this. It helps stretch my low back, right? Even as I shift to one side, I'm going to shrug a shoulder towards an ear, and I can feel it tug all the way down to the back of my low spine. And then after a few moments, I'll come back to center. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Draw the heart towards the toes and stay for one more inhale. One more exhale. And then inhale, come back up to seated. Draw your knees together. Come to the middle part of your mat, and let's lower all the way down to the ground, however really you would like to get there. I'll offer you this work in your core. Root your feet, flip your palms up, reach forward. Take an inhale, and then exhale, slowly lower all the way to the earth. When you get to the floor, reach your arms overhead and stretch your legs straight. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, hug the knees to the chest to give yourself a little squeeze. And then you can rock the knees from side to side. Rotate them around in a circle. So the more the knees come to stack over your hips, the more you can kind of press the back of the pelvis to the floor. And that helps to kind of move you into your SI joint a little bit, that joint that connects the spine with your hips, right? You can just kind of massage it on the earth here and then pull the knees into the chest. We'll extend the arms to the sides and now drop your knees over to the left as you gaze to the right. You can bring your left hand to the outside of the right leg and just use the weight of the arm to help twist. You want to keep your shoulders rooted to the floor though. And breathe in and out. You might create a little length in the sides of the body from the armpits to the hips, grow a little longer. As you exhale, you might twist a little deeper. You're going to take one more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Give them a nice little squeeze and then drop the knees over to the right as you gaze now to the left. Take your time and move slow. There's no rush through this, right? Even if I go a little faster, some of the bonus of this forum, right, or this media, if you will, is that you can pause it and rewind and go back in time, right? You could even do this whole thing again. So we have the choice to kind of mix and match for what we need in any given moment in time. Take another breath in here and one more breath out. And then inhale, come back to center and exhale, pause. Now bring your knees in and we'll take them just to the width of the body. And then flex the soles of the feet and turn them up towards the sky. If you can, grab the outsides of the feet with your hands, maybe the ankles, or maybe just behind the backs of the knees. We want the ankles to stack over the knees and the knees to be down towards the floor, kind of by the armpits. And you're just going to rock from side to side here and breathe in and out. Lengthen the back of the neck, take another inhale, another exhale, and then land in center and let your knees drop toward the floor. Gently release your legs and extend them onto the earth. Release your arms by the sides. And we'll come now into our final pose of Shavasana. Unless, of course, there are any other postures that are calling to you or any other adjustments you would like at all. Please feel free to take those. Otherwise, let your whole body relax on the earth. We'll give ourselves a few moments of stillness, a few moments of deep relaxation, a few moments to let everything go. Remember, you can support your body any way that you like. Bolsters, blankets, pillows. And then just relax. And let everything go. Satoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormamritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Om Satoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormamritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sato Masad Gamaya. Tamaso Majyotir Gamaya. Mrityormamritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So slowly, please begin to bring awareness back to your physical body. Slowly and sweetly allow your breath to deepen and gradually begin to move your fingers and toes. Take a moment to reach all the way from fingers to toes, reaching through your body. And then take another breath in. On your exhale, hug your knees to your chest and give yourself a great big squeeze. Just a moment to, love on yourself for being dedicated to your practice, for returning time and time again to the place of steadiness and stability within. And then you can roll to the right or the left. And when you're ready, we'll come up to a comfortable seated position. We'll take a moment just to seal up our practice. So the teachings really talk of two selves. This self that is ever changing, ever evolving, ever moving, and yet also transient, right? Always changing, temporary. And then there is the self that is constant, the self that is watching, the self that observes, the self that is eternal. And our practice is really the practice of yoking or uniting or yoging these two things together. Understanding that when we move through life, we move, yes, in a physical body, but we are not the totality of the physical body. That we are, yes, this spiritual being having a human experience and having the human experience. So as you bring your hands back together at the center of the heart, let this serve as a symbol of the balance of all things, of that which we connect to as we remember this highest self, and that which helps us bridge back down to our physical being. We'll seal our practice now with a chant of Om, but first take a deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale everything out. And inhale for Om. As you exhale, we'll bow the chin in. Honor the love and compassion that lies in your heart and the hearts of all beings, the teacher that guides our way. And know the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. So thank you, friends, so much for being out there. Thanks for hanging with this, even through the tech snafus. I don't know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and I can't seem to figure out why. But I'm glad you were here today, and I hope it all worked out, whether you took this live with me or whether you took this later in the day or later in the week. So wonderful to have you, and I will be with you again next week, okay? So be well, take good care. We'll see you next time.